All right, another Hassan Campbell review reaction video. This is a different one because it's not so much of me critiquing Hassan Campbell. This is about the inconsiderate, disrespectful comments by KRS-One defending Africa Bambaataa in his disgusting behavior. KRS-One really surprised me with this one. I lost a lot of respect for him on this. So let's get into this reaction and I'll comment along the way.
Let me give y'all a disclaimer right now. This live right here is rated R. This is not for your children. I am going to say some shit in this live that's going to be very, 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 very offensive. YouTube, this is for entertainment. This is scenes out of my book, my up-and-coming book. It's going to be very, very graphic. This is entertainment. This is not serious, but it's very, very serious. Very serious. So if you don't want to hear Hassan Campbell say some real retarded shit, I'm warning you right now. Some of you that's going to watch this video is going to get very, 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 very offended. And if I offend you, if you feel a slight bit in your heart that I'm talking to you, then I'm talking to you. Lights, cameras, action. Motherfucker, shall we begin? Shall we motherfucking begin? Huh? Shall we begin? Oh yeah. I ain't gonna even ask y'all to hit this motherfucking like button. Cause I don't really think that you're gonna like anything to what the fuck I got to say. Today, this shit right here, I ain't looking for no friends. I ain't looking for no hugs. I ain't looking for no handouts. It is what it is. Because if it's on, it's on. If you cats keep fronting, then your ass is gone. I'm a different type of nigga. Today is the day I woke up not giving a fuck. I'm on some fuck everybody shit. And sometimes you gotta get like that. But I'm gonna explain why. Because I want y'all to understand. Don't ask me to be the hero. Don't ask me to say, Dr. Umar. Don't ask me to save no kids. Fuck the kids. Fuck the community. There ain't no community. All there is a bunch of black men sucking black celebrity dick. That's all it is in the hood. A bunch of black men sucking black celebrity dick. Y'all molly-whopping celebrities. You niggas would do anything to be famous. You niggas would do anything to be on a stage. You niggas would do anything to perform. Anything. Weak niggas. Broken slaves. All I see is broken slaves. Worshipping house niggas. Broken slaves. Worshipping house niggas. Share this fucking live. There's 1,100 people already in the building. Share this fucking live. Because this live right here in the streets is going to be talked about like a motherfucker. Share this bitch. And I ain't taking it down. Y'all better flag it. Everybody, go run and tell somebody Hassan Campbell about to dumb out. Tell everybody. Go tell everybody. This is the fucking live right here where I'm going to piss everybody off. If I offend you, then I fucking meant to. Give me a second so I can send out my own fucking notifications.
And you see, because he has personal issues and he feels like he wants to vent those issues because he is upset about the 50th hip hop anniversary. He said he didn't want to go and it doesn't bother him that he didn't go. What he's really upset with is the artists the veteran artists that are supporting Africa Bambaataa. And if I'm not mistaken, Bambaataa has something to do with the setting up of this 50th anniversary celebration. And a lot of those artists that he knows personally support Bambaataa. But that's no justification to demean the people from the hood, because everybody in the hood does not support Africa Bambaataa or KRS-One and that nonsense that they're talking. You do have a lot of people that support Hassan Campbell. So don't say fuck everybody in the hood and they're nothing but a bunch of dick suckers. Because these people are the ones that help you, as you say later on in the video, achieve $20,000 and $50,000 a month. These are not white people from the suburbs that's watching you. These people from the hood. The people you just demeaned. So let's keep watching. It gets worse.
Woo.
I'm gonna have to move this along. Let's see.
Let me see. Shit is fucking glitching. Y'all ready? I don't know the exact mark, but I want y'all to listen real carefully about why I don't give a fuck about the 50th anniversary of hip hop. I don't give a fuck about your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, because your favorite rapper, KRS-One, used to be my favorite rapper. I've even been to KRS-One house with Igard and Truck Turner. I've been to KRS-One's house with Igard and Truck Turner. Now I want y'all to listen careful. Some of you niggas, right? Y'all claim to be my friend, right? But y'all celebrating this bitch ass nigga. My friends. What about your friends? Are they gonna stand their ground? Are they gonna be around? Listen very careful to this shit. Some of y'all gonna get booted out of this live. Stay tuned. I'm going to offend a lot of motherfuckers. I am going to hurt a lot of feelings. This video, this live right here, is dedicated to Zulu Nation, Africa Bambaataa, and a lot of street niggas. Now, with me speaking on my feelings, if you get offended because you fall in the category of the sucker shit that came with the streets, if I offended you, motherfucker, I meant to.
Have actually narrated, they've soundtracked our lives. An allegation like that can completely destabilize our perception of who they are.
Why?
Because
they're human.
Yeah, but then so why do you care less?
Because they're human.
So you think to...
They're human.
So if they're human, and isn't part of being human, being humane to those who have the courage to step forward into an enormous arena?
No, these people work for the FBI. This is a whole different thing we're dealing with. When you're talking about Africa Bambaataa,
these people work for the FBI. Did you just hear KRS-One say that?
That's exactly what he said. He said these people work for the FBI, as if bringing false allegations against Africa Bambaataa is somehow going to destabilize the state of hip hop and rap music. That makes absolutely no sense, as African Bambaataa is completely insignificant in the world of hip hop today. Most active rappers don't even know who he is. He does not hold any sway over the state of hip hop in modern times. KRS-One is out of his goddamn mind.
When I exposed Africa Bambaataa, Mr. Vaseline, when I exposed him, KRS-One came out and sat on this woman's couch after he told the world, no matter what, we must stand by. I don't care what Africa Bambaataa did. We must stand by Africa Bambaataa and make him infallible. No matter what, we have to protect him. I don't care what he did to them victims. Now you just listen to KRS-One. Just called me FBI. And I'm supposed to be celebrating the 50th anniversary of hip hop? Nigga, fuck you. I'm supposed to be watching this old big nose ass nigga that got a song called 13 and Good, where he's talking about having sex with a 13-year-old girl. And at the end of the song, the 13-year-old girl father found out that KRS-One is called 13 and Good. KRS-One, when the father found out that he was sleeping with the 13-year-old, the father wanted to sleep with him. Why would he write that song? Because she was good. Good. Well, let's continue on. Y'all niggas supposed to be my friends? And you celebrating my enemy? Yeah, all right.
KRS-One indeed wrote that song. I remember it.
First of all, you're talking about the person who invented hip hop, not participated in it. There was no hip hop before Africa Bambaataa. Let's start there. So anyone who has a problem with Africa Bambaataa should quit hip hop.
How crazy does that sound? This man said before Africa Bambaataa, there was no hip hop. So anyone that has a problem with Africa Bambaataa should quit hip hop. Hip hop is a culture. Hip hop and rap music. Rap music is the music of the hip hop culture. And what that music did was describe the way that the people in the ghetto dress, talk, meaning the slang, the lingo, the posture, everything about the urban community makes up the hip hop culture. So the culture was always there before Africa Bambaataa. Nobody dressed like the fucking Zulu Nation. If you go back and look at Africa Bambaataa and the Zulu Nation, nobody in your neighborhood dressed like that. These motherfuckers look like they were spaced out motherfuckers like P-Funk or something. They didn't look like people in the hood. They didn't represent the hood. They looked crazy. So no, he is not the embodiment of hip hop. He does not represent what hip hop truly is. Okay, they did rap music, but no, he is not the inventor of hip hop. That's bullshit.
You've got to.
Anybody that has a problem with Africa Bambaataa should quit hip hop. This is the bitch ass nigga that y'all celebrating? For real? My friends is bigging this nigga up. My friends is sharing clips of this nigga performing on the stage. My friends, this nigga right here, I've been in his house with Agard. Agard told me when he came home from jail, he cut all ties with KRS-One because of the shit that he did with Africa Bambaataa. And y'all niggas is sitting up there and y'all celebrating this nigga and y'all supposed to be my friend. The nigga called me a FBI, then told the world, this is a man that's a pioneer. KRS-One is one of the pillars of hip hop. He told the whole world that I was an FBI agent. And anybody that has a problem with him putting porno on getting Vaseline and jerking his dick off while he held my little wee-wee in his hands at 12 fucking years old. While he was holding my little wee-wee, he would jerk himself off.
That's
and
disgusting.
You gonna tell me, nigga, fuck y'all. Word to my mother.
Damn.
Word to my mother.
That's awful.
I've just got to state to you that you cannot just dismiss.
No dismission. No.
But when you say you could care less, that's exactly how it's.
No. Let me tell you what I can care less about. Accusations and gossip. KRS does not get involved in that. Show me the evidence, and I will definitely have justice done.
But if it's historical, the evidence is very hard to acquire.
Then why say it?
But often because of the culture upon which you'd have to enter to actually confess such a
confession is to a minister and a priest. When you have a leader, when
KRS-One is absolutely crazy, and one would think that KRS-One engaged in that behavior along with Africa Bambaataa because he is adamant about defending this. What the fuck do he mean? He needs proof. A pedophile does everything in his power to conceal his behavior. He most likely will never confess. That is why it's so hard to prove that in court, because they rarely confess. You have to have tangible DNA evidence a lot of times to convict these dogs. KRS-One understands that. KRS-One is defending Bambaataa because Bambaataa has something on him. That's the only reason I could think of that a real man would defend someone like that. He sounds absolutely crazy. And anyone who thinks that this man is making a valid point is crazy themselves.
When you are out,
confession is to a minister, and do you hear what he's saying? He's talking about me. Did you hear him?
to destroy your own leadership. Others that do read and do study and are on the front lines of the revolution itself, like me, you don't take accusations lightly. Now, no, I will say unequivocally right here, right now, I hope for healing, as I wrote in my statement, I hope for healing for everyone involved. First, for those who are accusing Africa Bambaataa, accusing. No evidence, no convictions. Okay, but we will at least give you the benefit of the doubt. You made these accusations against Africa Bambaataa. Okay, no problem. Bam, deal with that.
I just think, for balance, that everything, both perspectives, should be given a respectful acknowledgement.
Not against Africa Bambaataa. They're not Africa Bambaataa.
No one's untouchable.
No, yes you are. We have to learn that. No, we have to learn that.
Yeah.
No, our leadership has to be untouchable, or they're not leaders. They have to. Here's an example.
This man said our leaders have to be untouchable, but they're not good leaders. So you're saying they can molest children, rape, steal, and do what they want. That's crazy. That is insane. Listen to this man. Listen to him. This is why the black community is led astray so easily, because the people we have that are in a position of influence just gives out horrible, horrible advice and information. What this man saying is absolutely nonsensical.
Right now,
Do I got to play the whole video? See, I wanted y'all to understand. It's like Dr. Umar Johnson said. He said Hassan Campbell used his platform to get popular. He called me a hypocrite because I moved away from this topic. But every time I deal with this topic, I got to deal with the hypocrisy of the community telling me they don't give a fuck about me, my pain, or my story. So I moved away from it. Now I'm back to talk about it again. Let me share some things with y'all. YouTube is going to pull y'all in and out of here. Y'all got to hit the like button. Y'all got to hit the like button. I'm going to get the people, the haters. Y'all see the haters in here. You knew what you was doing, blah, 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 whatever. That's what your mother told you when your uncle was fucking you? Because grown men don't talk like that. Is that what your mother told you when she left you in the living room with your uncle, your nasty uncle, that was playing with you? Because only a sick motherfucker would say some sick shit like that. At 12 years old, I knew what I was doing. You put the responsibility on a teenager and not the adult? Is that what your uncle did to you? I'm pretty sure of it. Because 9 times out of 10, when you sit up there talking about you know what you was doing, 9 times out of 10, the niggas that's typing this shit in my comment section, fuck little kids. Watch them. Go to their pages, look at them, watch them. Then share them on social media. Anybody that says that I knew what I was doing, screenshot their page. Screenshot their picture. Then smear them. And put them up on social media and say, this is the person that said they knew what a child was doing. With an icon, with a pillar, the nigga that started hip-hop. He didn't talk about, KRS-One didn't give props to Kool Herc. And what he was saying, he said Africa Bambaataa started hip-hop.
See, this is the issue a lot of people have with Hassan Campbell. Nobody doubts that this man took advantage of him and mistreated him horribly. But the problem comes when you sit on your platform and you talk about what a hardened gangster you are and how you are serious and about your business. But you are whining about this egregious act that this man bestowed upon you, and you give him a pass. You talk about turning TVs off and hitting people with the headshot and rocking snot boxes, but you didn't rock that man's snot box when you got older. You didn't turn his TV off. You didn't hit him with the headshot. You did nothing. He didn't even get taken to court. Nothing. You just let him slide. But then you call people cowards and chumps and suckers and all this other shit you like to call people when they don't retaliate against people that transgressed against them. See, that's the hypocrisy of Hassan Campbell. He talks that gangster talk about what goes on in the hood and all the codes that you're supposed to live by and everything, but he did nothing. This man is enjoying his life after he did what he did to this man, and this man did nothing. So people think that you consented to it. That is why you're getting the kickback, because of the tough talk, but you didn't do anything, and you're still not doing anything.
I'm going to get so filthy in this live and so disrespectful. I'm going to give y'all the history of Hassan Campbell, a.k.a. Poppy, Africa Bambaataa, Sex, Money, Murder. The history. B.O. Rest in peace, my big homie. My only big homie. I call other dudes my big homie out of respect. But the only big homie I ever really had was B.O. The only big homie that I ever really had was B.O. Everybody else is just my brothers or big brothers. But I call them big homie out of respect. I'm going to play a little bit more because I want y'all to hear. and understand, because niggas be acting like highs be bugging for no reason. KRS-One called me, a FBI agent. Then he told everybody, fuck what Bam did. No matter what he did, let's make him infallible. Fuck the kids. After Africa Bambaataa went through the world, fucking little kids, even went to Brazil, got locked up in Brazil for fucking little kids, and they got him out of jail. He was traveling to those countries where the kids was poor so he could fuck more kids. Hit the like button, because YouTube holding us back. The algorithm, right now, they mass flagging.
America, there's a robust election going on between Trump and Hillary Clinton. Bernie Sanders just burnt millions of people that were voting for him. Millions, okay? He just sided with Hillary Clinton, okay? Do you see the game that's being played against us? Put us to the side. We have our own little petty differences and this, that, and the other, and so on. Okay. But check out who wants to kill us. Check out who's shooting at us. Check out who's locking us up. You see how they do their leadership? Their leadership rapes people, kills people, does all lies to people, lies to the American public, and they still go, but wait, we could debate their shortcomings, but they still the leader. And this is what Black people do not understand. We never understood it. And it's time that at least hip hop understands this. Some of us are infallible. Some of us are going to have to be untouchable, or our entire culture is going to fall. Our culture cannot fall on the accusations of 4 people. That's weak.
The culture's not going to fall on the accusations.
No, it almost...
That is absolutely crazy. No one is infallible. The government is different than a leader of hip hop. Government is corrupt, extremely powerful. That is why they get away with stuff. This man is a perverted, corrupt, no good dog that needs to be dealt with. He does not hold no power in the Black community, no sway over anybody. What the fuck does Africa Bambaataa do that influences modern day Black community? Absolutely nothing. The Zulu Nation done ousted this nigga. Nobody cares about him. KRS-One participates in that behavior. That is it. That is why he's going so hard to defend this man, because that is what he does. That man does that. He needs to be looked into. That man participates in that type of behavior.
So basically, this master manipulator is telling people that hip hop was going to fall. First and foremost, hip hop died because of the DJs. Because the DJs turned into the algorithm. The DJs wouldn't even play New York rappers. You was playing, hey baby, hey baby. I remember when I first heard that song, hey baby, Hurricane Chris. When you step up in the club, hey baby, lights, cameras, access in the dub, hey baby. I was like, what the fuck is that they playing on the radio? What the fuck? New York niggas didn't want to hear that nasty ass South music. With the exception of T.I. and Outkast, because you got dope artists from the South, don't get me wrong. But most of you South rappers fucking suck.
See, truth comes out. Truth comes out. Hip hop culture. Understand this. This man is hating on the South. He tried to clean it up just now by saying, oh, T.I. was dope. No, a whole lot of artists down South is dope. That's why they're in control right now. They make really good music, banging beats. I give them their props. Now, when it comes to hip hop, Northern culture and Southern culture is different. East Coast culture and West Coast culture is slightly different. New York wore baggy jeans, oversized fitted caps, Timberland boots. People in Los Angeles wore khakis, Chuck Taylors, and white tees. People down south had their own style. People in the Midwest have their own style. You see, hip hop is multicultural. It's a different look. It's a different sound. Miami had the heavy bass. New York, like that what's that 808. You know, everybody have their sound. Texas have their style. Everybody has their own style amongst the hip hop culture. But this guy just said hip hop died pretty much when the South took over. No, New York hip hop faded out just a little bit and the South dominated. Give them their props. Everybody gave New York its props for starting hip hop. Everybody gave New York its props and never hated on New York. But New York hated on a lot of people. They wouldn't sign a lot of Southern artists. That's why you have labels like Rap A Lot. When Luke had to start his own record label, Master P had to start his own record label. See, when New York was in total control, they wouldn't sign them Southern artists. They wouldn't sign them. So, Hassan Campbell just kicked out some of that Southern hate, that jealousy. He wanted to be a rapper, but rap wasn't kind to him. The people in the industry weren't kind to him. They're still not kind to people. A lot of these rappers end up broke within 5 years of them stop rapping because they've been being ripped off their whole careers, because they come from impoverished areas where they are underschooled, where they're ill-trained, where they're used to being trampled over, the downtrodden. These people go into a multi-billion-dollar business totally oblivious to how business is run, and they're taken advantage of. Some of them are taken advantage of monetarily, and some of them are exploited sexually behind closed doors. So, the point I'm making is you cannot put your faith in a system like hip hop, music, or anything and think you're just going to come out unscathed. You got to get dirty. It's a dirty business. Hassan Campbell wasn't cut out for it. With his home life in shambles and him running into a public figure during that time as Africa Bambaataa, he thought that he was going to make it. He thought he was plugged in with the right people, and he was. He was plugged in, but he was plugged in with a predator, the wrong guy. The wrong guy. And he got taken advantage of, and it's tragic. And I think that this man, Africa Bambaataa, needs to be dealt with. And from the looks of it, KRS-One needs to be dealt with. But I'm going to close this video. Hit that like and subscribe button. And I usually don't recommend Hassan Campbell, but I have to. You should go watch this live. Go to his channel and look at this, because he goes on for 4 hours, 57 minutes. And he really exposes a lot of people in this one, on that hip hop scene. So, yeah, go check it out. Hit that like and subscribe button.